Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another fresh video. This is Awais Malik and you are watching me on my YouTube channel Foreigners Life in Chengdu. Today in this video we are going to talk about jobs for foreigners in China in 2024. Let's see the background. Back in early 90s until 2010, these 2 decades, the jobs for foreigners in China, it was very popular. The reason is that China was growing fast and they have to step into the international market. Once they wanted to step into the international market, they need people who are more experienced, plus they are good in communication. In that era in China, many people don't speak English. If they can speak English, they are still hesitate to speak English. So there was a lot of jobs for foreigners. For example, director of sales and marketing, brand ambassador, English teacher. These jobs were very popular at that time. Now in 2024, there's a recent survey. 70% of Chinese people, they can speak English very well. That means every 4th, 5th person can speak English, understand English reasonably. So now what is going on here? The jobs in the past, there was a lot, but now there are very less jobs for foreigners in China. Now there are less jobs in China. Why? Because now Chinese market has been established very good, very strong. Now they don't need foreigners anymore. Still, you see sometimes they need some foreigners for some companies. The reason is there are still some new companies who are trying to grow up, so they are following the same pattern. Okay, once they want to follow the same path, they will go through the same traditional way. They have foreigners who will help them to grow, and then once they are in established, okay, we don't need any more, thank you for your service, bye bye. Okay, so this is what's happening here now. There are a lot of teachers, English teacher job. Before, all over the world you can come here, you can teach English, but now the jobs are limited to only English speaking 8 countries, 9 countries. Other than that, you are not able or you are not qualified to apply for the work permit to teach in China. In very rare cases where you can get the job or get the work permit as an English teacher, but that is not actually an English teacher, that is just like assistant teacher or something like that, but they will teach English or they will just assistant teacher like that. There's no actually an English teacher who is non-native teaching here in China as an English teacher anymore. For the other companies, the situation is pretty much the same. Only the international brand who have requirement that their general manager or CEOs or area general manager must be a foreigner. Only these companies have a foreigners, or these jobs only open for the foreigners. Other than that, there's not many jobs for foreigners here in China anymore, because they don't need us anymore. They don't want us to work in their country, and they actually don't want us anymore because they don't need us anymore. They are more stronger, they are more powerful than us, they are more smarter than us, they knows more better ways than us. So that's one of the reason that they don't want the foreigners to be working here anymore. Plus the foreigners who are working here, actually they are getting less paid than Chinese people. The benefit are less. It's not like before, like they are covering your accommodation, they are giving you annual leave, they are covering your family medical things and a lot of other things that they are covering for you. But now they are not doing that anymore. So if you are a foreigner and you wanted to work in China, so sorry, this is not the best place for you right now to work here, to be honest. Yeah, the people who are already here, for example me, I'm living here already 11 years now, so I am kind of established. Plus I done my own things here, actually, like you got married, you bought the house, you just stick to the things, and now you are kind of local. So these kind of cases you can survive, just survive. You say, oh, I'm the king. No, that's not happening. All right, so many people ask me, they wanted to find a job in China, plus they wanted want to have a Chinese work permit or Chinese tourist visa to come here to find a job and stay. For example, this practice is very good in Dubai or Middle East when you can get the visit visa easily. You can go to the country, you can do the walk-in interview. If you're successful, then they can help you to give the employment visa. You can just go back to your country, prepare some simple documents. When the visa is done, you can come back to the country. Or even you can just, in the Middle East, you can just enter and exit again, and you can come back to UAE and you can have the job. But in China, actually, things are not the same. First of all, if you wanted to have the visit visa, there are a lot of requirements for that. Once you even get the visa, you can still be rejected at the immigration if you did not give them satisfaction answer. If they will ask you, how long are you going to stay in the country? Do you have enough funds to support you? Do you have a credit card? Do you have prepaid booking? Do you have prepaid return ticket? There are kind of things they will ask you. They will check it. Plus, then you can enter to the country. So getting visa is not the thing that everything is done. Still, there are a lot of things that you have to do, and then you can do it. First, other thing that if you are coming from third world country, for example, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, these countries, Nepal, these countries, you got the visit visa and you're coming here. You are very, very suspicious. Okay, to be honest. If you're coming from the first world, American, Britain, US, whatever, Australia, New Zealand, these countries, very developed countries, you are pretty much welcome, because in these countries there is a trend that there are people who are rich and they would like to explore the world, and they will come to the country, they will warmly welcome them. But if you are still very wealthy and you are from the third world, they are still very suspicious that why you are here in their country on a visit visa when your country is dying with hunger. Okay, so this thing is not very practical. If you get the work visit visa, you came to the country and you wanted to find a job here, this is actually not practical. Plus, when you are here in the country, you still have to pay for your living, and until you find a job, or if you cannot speak the language, you do not read, write Chinese, other than what kind of industry you can work here. Here everything is in local language. Plus, not too many people here who wanted to speak English, because the whole market is in local language. So even though they can speak English, but they will not let their customer to speak English with you, because you are the foreigner who can speak English here. If you're good at the language, then you can come here, you can work. If you're lucky enough to get the job, okay, things can be done, can be easier. But if you think you are a foreigner, you're good at your job, you want to come here to work, sorry, this will not help you more to get the job. To working in the hospitality industry, there are few chances that you can get the part, but still chances are less. Plus, the position they will offer you probably just like a waiter, or probably like a lobby ambassador, standing in the lobby greeting the people, just to showing some hotel. They like to show the face that we have a foreigner working here. You are just like a decoration piece, a different face from the other people who are just greeting the Chinese people, welcome to our hotel, blah blah blah. That kind of job, yes, you can get with the lower salary than maybe you can get in your country. So what's the point? I don't know. So in this video, I just wanted to convey a clear message that if you wanted to work in China, you have to come on very higher level, general manager, area general manager, CEO, COO, that kind of position. You have to come here to work. You will be treated very well. You are coming a bit lower than that level, there are not really much chances for you to grow and to get a good package that you can get somewhere else. So China now, the Chinese economy is not very strong. They are cutting a lot of things. They are cutting a lot of positions. They are also very conscious about the cost. To apply for the work permit, this system, they make it more complicated. They make it very strict rules. that any company has to follow to get the work permit for foreigners. So the things are not easy as 2 decades ago. People still talk about China as a very good country. China is a good country. China is a rich country. China is a rich country. But for who? Not for everyone. China is a rich country. Not for everyone. China is a good country. Not to everyone. China is welcoming. China is only welcoming the talent who is on a higher level, who can help China to grow their economy. That kind of people are very welcome in China. If you are coming here to be burden on the government, sorry, no. If you are here to support the government, if you are here to invest billions, then you are welcome here. If here you are here and you can help the government to make the millions and billions, you are welcome here. Other than that, there is no need for you, and people don't need you here. So I'm not discouraging you, I am encouraging you to be on a level where your value is highly appreciated. Then you can do better things here. Alright, so today this is a small video, a small message for everyone who is looking for a job in China. Plus they bother a lot of people that they wanted to have a job. So there is a system that you have to understand, you have to follow, you have to know before you applying or asking anyone else to help you to find a job. First do your homework, and then somebody can assist you on how to get the work permit and this kind of stuff. But if you are just pushing people, oh, I need a job here, can you help me to find a job? Sorry, cannot, sir. So this is for today's video. Thank you very much everyone, and stay tuned. See you again guys in the next video. Thank you very much, and Allah Hafiz.